Hi, my name is Jonathan Elfelman, and I'm doing the Team Project 3 deliverable for Team Polmico. The main problem that we found is there's a lot of injuries that occurred during pit stops, whether it's to the pit crew themselves or to the race car driver due to human error during the pit stop. Whether the tire was put on wrong, the incorrect amount of fuel was put in, or if there was like a fuel spill. What we're doing is we're trying to eliminate human error, which will reduce the cost of insurance, hospital bills, that sort of thing. So I'm going to be doing the lift bot, and then my other team members are going to be doing the fuel bot, lug bot, and tire bot. Now the main goal of the lift bot is I'm going to be going towards the NASCAR car. I'm going to lift it up off the ground so that way the other robots are able to safely do their job. Once they signal that their activities are done, I'm going to lower the car, and if necessary, I'm going to go around the car and complete the pit stop on the other side by lifting it up so that the way the other robots are able to do their part. And then it is designed with strength and stability in mind. It's got to lift a 4,000-pound car, so it's got to be strong. And then stability, these cars are expensive, hundreds of thousands of dollars to build and millions of dollars in research over the course of NASCAR history. So strength and stability are factored into this. Now this is a look at the internal components of the robot. The magenta cylinders at the very back represent the drive motors that are going to be driving the robot forward, back, and allow it to turn from left or right. There's caster wheels up at the front that allow for the ability to turn. Now you see the blue cylinder in the middle. That is going to be the hydraulic pump that pushes the hydraulic piston, which is attached to the lifting arm, which pushes the car up and lifts it up off the ground. You see the blue square. That is going to be that represents the ultrasonic sensor that determines how far away the robot is from the car. This is just going to be another look at the internal components. You see a silver bar going across the front of the robot on the inside. That is the fulcrum, which is the part of the robot where the lifting arm is attached to, which applies the laws of physics and allows the car to be lifted up. Okay, now this is going to be the circuit design. I'm only using one ultrasonic sensor because it was positioned 12 inches from the front of the robot. Once that sensor is within 6 inches, the robot knows it is safe to activate the lifting arm and lift the car up off the ground. The two yellow motors allow the robot to go forward, backwards, left, right, or turn around. And then the little hoist motor up in the top right is going to be the one to lift the car up and down. Then I've got the Arduino board, which receives all the commands. And then I've got the 9-volt batteries powering the Arduino board. Okay, so the activity diagram. So the way it's going to happen is that the command hub, the laptop, is going to send out a signal to the lift bot that there is a car coming in for a pit stop. The robot's going to go out there. It's going to determine how far away the car is. If it's within 6 inches, it's going to go ahead and lift the car up, and the other robots are going to do their activity. But say if it isn't, the robot's going to determine the distance. It's going to go forward. If it needs to go left or right, it'll go left or right. It'll go forward, and once it's within 6 inches, it's going to lift the car up. It's going to wait for the other robots to do their activities, and once they're done, it's going to lower the car back down, and the robot's going to back out. If it needs to go to the other side, well, the robot's going to go to the other side and complete the pit stop over there. Otherwise, it's going to go back to its charging station and await command from the central hub. Now these are just snippets of the code, activating which motors to allow it to go forward and reversed. The hoist motor lifts the car up and down, or holding the hoist motor up so that way the car is held up there. Once it is signaled that the other robots are done with their activities, these are the codes to lower it back down, back out, turn around, and go back to the charging station. And that's just to finish up. Now the budget, it was fairly budget friendly up until you got to the muscle of the car. The robot, I mean. The hydraulic piston pump is $1,700. The hydraulic piston is $300, and then the steel to make the body and the frame of the robot is almost $500. It needs to be a strong robot. So those parts in total cost about $2,500, close to $2,600, and that's because those materials need to be strong. Um, I didn't include anything unnecessary, so that's why I kept it at a minimum. Now this is a interaction of the Arduino code and the code itself. The lift motor is going to go up. You see it positive. Then you'll see it go negative and go down. Now the two yellow motors, you're going to see them then go negative. So it's going to back out. One of them is going to go negative. The other one's going to stay positive. That's it turning around. Then it's going to move away from the you're going to see it go positive and it's moving away from the car. Now, in summary, we're trying to increase safety. We're trying to eliminate the element of human error. This robot requires only simple commands, and it will be a part of a team of complete robots that will finish the activity. I thank you for your time and consideration. Appreciate your effort.